It's a the first boss in Touhou 6, the first one for Windows, is a vampire. So they basically are like, we're going through her castle again. That's the plot of all this. So
This reminds me of the Castlevania that had the souls system, where it was like
yeah,
Soma and he was getting the souls.
yeah, pretty much. And let me just show off here. So we have two now partners for attack. If we do Marisa, she throws the 2 stars, which explode. We can also switch it up and have Cherno throw an icicle that'll stay on stage for a while. And whenever we kill anything, we get these red orbs. Those replenish our sub-weapon.
Okay, so times 36 is the sub weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, was that a bird with a skull carrying a frog?
Yeah, it's a throwback to, in the very first Castlevania game, there's one section where there'll be eagles dropping flea men on you. So it's pretty much that, verbatim.
Right, it's just the fact that it has a skull, a human skull, is just getting to me.
More bird shenanigans. Normally this would be pretty hard if they could just, like, you know, hit you and knock you off the platform, but even if you get knocked off, push one button and you're flying, so...
Right, yeah.
There's
There's not
still
really any kind of game with those kind of mechanics that's also a platformer. Like, there's no platformers where you can jump and you also have, like, a flying move.
Yeah. And Merman taken almost exactly from Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. The Onigiri there replenish your health. The little frogs don't hit very hard, but they knock you back, so they're kind of a pain in the ass.
I'm pretty sure that was a donut.
Yeah, a jelly donut. Yeah,
Yeah,
the quality
I know, right?
The quality of this is really good.
Yeah, this is like actual real game quality. This is something I would play.
Also, like, they haven't done a linear Castlevania since Rondo of Blood. So, like, every other Castlevania game has been a, you know, like Aria of Sorrow or Symphony of the Night style game. So, I really love this for that exact reason. So, there's a joke here that really doesn't work all that well in English, but this is the character Han Mei-ling, spelled, I believe in katakana, because it's a non-Japanese word. They have trouble pronouncing it, so they always just call her China. But she's the guardian of the, she's basically the door guard for the mansion. So you may see, like, instead of her name being fully up there, it'll be like M question mark LI question mark. And Marisa's
so it's like
also
nobody knows how to say her name.
pretty much. And Marisa's also in canon very lazy, so she's like, your name's too complicated. If you lose, I'm gonna make it easier to read. So she summons basically guards to attack you in other places, but they end up giving you more sub-weapon fuel, so...
And of course they're maids.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's the thing from the actual game itself. Most of the enemies in are maids of the mansion.
God damn, this sprite quality.
And her attack is basically firing, like, rainbow bullets in the game, too, so they made that her normal weapon. Oh god, yeah, the fighting games, Brando's pointing out, are really good. So, they made a couple of Touhou games which aren't bullet hell, but actually there are fighting games, like, really cool fighting games with really good, like, netcode and and whatnot. So, like, man, they're really cool, and they do kind of similar stuff like this fight there, where the spell cards will take up the entire screen and whatnot. And they're actually, like, I forget what studio made them, but like, they're numbered Touhou games, so they're technically not even fan games at that point.
Look at these fat zombies. Let me just say the marble galleries are always my favorite part of any Castlevania game.
Oh yeah, and this one is really good. Like, they
Holy shit, this is actual 3D.
Yeah, they got it down.
God damn, the production quality on this.
Also, by the way, in case anyone was wondering, this game is free. Like, you can go on their website and get an actual, not only get the game for free, you can get an English patch of this game for free.
Yeah, it's, I mean, obviously, if they wanted to sell something like this, would be like legal troubles, maybe.
Something like that. But they make it...
Honestly, if they were to take this and just kind of reskin it, they could easily sell this on Steam.
I would pay for it. There's also some sprites that are almost ripped exactly from Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, like that skeleton guy there.
Yeah. This stage also begins to show why the whip is so powerful. Because there will be some portions where there's no way I should be hitting them, and it's connecting. Like, your whip takes up about 50% of the screen here.
Yeah,
like,
wow.
there. They also give you pretty abundant health, and...
So it's not the hardest game ever.
It gets kind of hard later on, but it eases you into it pretty nicely. And is Bloodstain gonna be linear? Or I'd imagine, because it's eager, they were gonna do another, another Metroidvania.
See, I haven't been following that Kickstarter because there's just been so many really good Kickstarters coming out. I can't, like, I've got to pick and choose what I follow, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm in with Ukulele. I went in pretty deep for We Happy Few. And also, there was the Reading Rainbow Kickstarter I went into. There was another video game one. I can't quite remember what it is now.
Oh, it's a goal. It was a stretch goal to get a linear mode in it. That makes sense.
Oh, the stretch goal was linear mode?
Oh, good. I'm really happy about that. I love my linear Castlevania games, obviously.
Right. Speaking of, what the hell's going on with Red Ash?
Who the fuck knows? Pretty
It's
much
like,
people realize Concept isn't, an indefiable god.
Yeah, it seems like they really pulled a bait and switch.
It literally became crowd-funded DLC.
Uh-huh.
Like...
But I mean, at this point, let me tell you, I'm a huge Mega Man Legends fan, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I've been wanting, even if it was a spiritual successor, I've been wanting something Mega Man Legends for a while. But at this point, after all the, the announcements and the cancellations and then this, where it's like the Kickstarter is just like floundering because it's not being managed properly and they're doing shady shit. It's like, you know what? Maybe we just don't need it. Maybe it's time to just bury it.
Why would you do something like the browser demo? Why would you do something like that for a game that looks like shit?
I mean, if you don't have anything to show, then that's fine. I mean, if you've got, maybe get some concept art or like a rendered video or something. You just
don't show anything.
You don't just throw fucking whatever up. Oh yeah, you can play this. It's like, no, that looks horrible. Why would you do that?
That, I gotta be honest, that actually killed any interest I had in backing it. Up till then, I was actually pretty okay with it, because I like my Mega Man Legends. And then I saw that, and I'm like, oh my god, any money I was going to donate to this, no way.
It's like, if it's not ready yet, just don't fucking show whatever and think people are going to get really excited for it.
That, it looks like something like a guy tried to show his boss the day he knew he was going to get fired.
Right, to show him, it's like, hey, look, you know, you say I'm not doing anything, well, look at all this, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, that looks like shit. That looks like he threw it together in 5 minutes in Unity.
Well, no. No, I didn't do that. It was 10.
But yeah, no, yeah, taking a, oh god. That looks like a one of the fucking Bob's Big Boys.
But yeah, I didn't actually play the demo, but I saw like the Jimquisition video on it, and it fucking looks horrible.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I understand that it's just like a pre-alpha, you know, here's some physics and models and stuff, but you don't do that. You know, you don't release like whatever kind of tech demo you've got in the workshop for people to look at. That's like if, you know, you went to the restaurant and, you know, the chef just kind of slaps some fucking meat on your plate, whatever. It's like, you know, it's gonna look great eventually, but this is what it looks like right now.
Yeah, here's the you know, we just finished cooking your mashed potatoes. I know, you know, it's been about 15 minutes since, you know, you guys placed your order, but here, take a look. We finished boiling the potatoes for your mashed potatoes. Don't they look great?
Yeah.
Like, no,
Hey.
no, they don't. I want to leave, please.
But we've got all these spices in the back. You know, we got sage and parsley and, you know, some seasoned salt. It's gonna be great. You know.
Well, you know, it's okay. It's okay, guys, because even if you don't pay your bill, about 300 Chinese guys are going to be coming into the restaurant anyway, so we're going to break even for today.
Right. Yeah. So you guys could just literally walk out right now, and we would still be making, you know, money.
Yeah. Also, yeah, they provided this translation for the game. It is not 100% accurate.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine. So who's this? I'm sorry, we got sidetracked a little bit. Who is this person here?
This is Sakuya. She's the head maid of the mansion. She's actually the playable character in the second one.
And what's her deal? I guess she likes knives.
She can stop time and throw knives. She is actually she makes Dio Brando jokes in the game because Zun is a fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fanatic.
Okay.
So
Yeah, tell me about
yeah.
Zun.
Zun-
Apparently, he likes to drink a lot.
I am actually drinking Belgian style beer, which is his favorite. When he came to America, he came to America recently for Anime Week in Atlanta. His first like U.S. appearance. Apparently, all he did was invited fans to come drink beer with him at the bar.
Okay,
And he
so
had, like, he had,
he's
like,
kind
the
of
greatest time
famously
ever.
a heavy drinker.
Pretty much. So like, my friends got pictures with him, and if you look at the picture, it's like 50 people at a bar, about 20 girls in like cute Lolita dresses, about,
Right, the Touhou dresses, yeah.
about 29 guys in the same cute Lolita dresses. Each of them are holding a pitcher of beer, and Zun is standing in the middle of them, holding 2 pitchers of beer, looking like the happiest man in the fucking world. He is fucking awesome. He's actually made a couple of other games for like Namco, and put in like Touhou characters in there as like, you know, little haha. But yeah,
So
no, he.
let me ask you this. Obviously, Touhou is just blown up into something that just like everybody loves, or people just love very, you know, deeply. Did he make a lot of Touhou games himself, or was it like, you know, he did a few and then just kind of stood back and, you know, let everybody else do their thing?